I'm your huckleberry.
What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. I've never had a Rough Ryder modern folder, but Rough Ryder makes some pretty good slip joints. I enjoy their slip joint series, but one thing I think they're particularly good at are their one-off slip joints that aren't part of a series. For example, the APTA, the work knife is what they called it. The Warncliffe work knife was really good. They've been putting out some really good modern slip joints lately too. I consider it a modern slip joint if it has torque screw construction instead of pin construction. So today we're going to take a look at one of their new modern slip joints, and we're going to do a quick, simple, easy mod that I think is going to make it look even better. So without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look.
Hey man, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. It sure does help the channel. We sure do appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much, man.
All right, so we took a look at basically the Rough Ryder version of the Tony Bowes Lanny's clip not that long ago, last week or something. Awesome modern slip joint. Today we're going to take a look at another one. This is Rough Ryder model number RR2697. So let's take a look at this bad boy. All right, so this one is just about 8 inches total. We've got a 3.5 inch blade, 4.5 inch handle on here, so nice full size knife. Our blade here is a clip point blade with a big forward swedge, a long pull, and a satin finish. Beautiful finish on that one. On the show side tang, we've got that Rough Ryder etch. On the pile side, we've got our model number RR2697. We've got G10 scales on this one with a faux bolster. Like I said, this one has torque screw construction, T8 torque screw on our pivot, T6 torque screws on our body. We've got a bail style backspacer on this, so if you want to attach a lanyard to it, you can. We've got a deep carry wire pocket clip that is reversible. I love a wire pocket clip. I know that some people don't like them, but I really like them. I think they go in and out of the pocket well, and they really just disappear. You can't tell that you're carrying a knife. Now, you can open it with that long pull, but you can also pinch pull it, and I prefer to pinch pull it. It's got a light pull. It's about a 3. We do have a half stop on here, and our back spring is almost flush at the half stop. Pretty decent snap, nothing crazy. Decent jump to the half stop, and a decent torque on this. With modern slip joints like this, you're not going to get the same walk and talk as you do with a traditional slip joint, but pretty decent action on this one. The walk is buttery smooth. In the hand, this thing is super comfortable. You can get a full 4-finger grip with that 4.5 inch handle. Nice neutral handle shape. Feels comfortable in a saber grip, hammer grip, or reverse grip. Gas station stabby grip, although I would not give anybody the business with this one because it is a slip joint and it doesn't really have the strongest half stop in the world. Fit and finish is excellent. Everything is chamfered down nicely. No sharp edges, no pokey parts. Just an awesome modern slip joint. I think this was like $15 or something like that. Now, I love bolsters. I just love a bolster on a knife. I like modern knives with bolsters, slip joints with bolsters, fixed blades with bolsters. I'm just a fan of bolsters. This one has that faux bolster on here, and I want to paint it so that it stands out and looks like a bolster. And I'm going to paint it black because we have that black backspacer and that black clip. Now, I took this thing apart ahead of time to see if I wanted to take it apart or if I wanted to mod those bolsters with it completely assembled. When I took it apart, it was an absolute nightmare. And the reason it was a nightmare is because it has 3 pins. I expected it to have at least 1 pin, because it does have a stop pin in there, which can always be a little bit problematic when you take apart a slip joint like this. But it also has two other pins that are not screwed back here in the back spacer. So it was an absolute nightmare. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint this bolster black. And I thought about dyeing it, but you know, G10 takes RIT dye really well, but it would be too difficult to get it precise. I've got some Testors flat black model paint here. So we're going to use this model paint, paint that bolster with the knife still assembled. So let's get to it. All right, so I thought I had some painter's tape somewhere around here, but I couldn't find it. So we're just going to use this medical tape. It's not necessarily very precise, but I think just having a little bit of tape will, you know, keep the paint off of the stainless steel. So rather than go back and try to clean the stainless steel, and rather than try to freehand it, I'm just going to put a little bit of this tape on there. So let's see how she turned out. It's not perfect, but I think it looks pretty good. As always, guys, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of my quick and dirty modification. Don't forget to enter the giveaways, just a couple days left. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish. Boys and girls, class dismissed.